Snow hammered the city like 1,000 needles, piercing every surface. Cars slowed, lights blurred, and the streets disappeared beneath a blanket of white. Inside the glass tower of Hale Global Enterprises, the world looked cold, small, and distant. Yet at the very top floor, power raced decisions faster than any storm could stop. But everything changed with 4 trembling words from a child. "Sir, my mom didn't come home last night." The girl's voice was soft, but it struck like lightning inside the executive boardroom. The CEO, Ethan Hale, turned from the projection screen. Everyone else ignored the sound as if it were only a breeze. But Ethan heard despair. He heard fear. He heard something he could not turn away from. The board meeting was intense. Hale Global was planning to acquire companies across 3 continents. Ethan Hale, confident, brilliant, wealthy beyond imagination, was known for his discipline. Nothing interfered with business. Not calls. Not distractions. Not personal matters. Yet there she was, a tiny girl, no more than 7, standing by the door in worn boots soaked with melting snow. Her hair was messy, cheeks red from the cold. She clutched a pink backpack with one strap torn. Security guards hesitated as she pushed away a hand trying to guide her outside. Her eyes didn't leave Ethan. "Sir," she whispered once more. "My mom didn't come home last night." The room froze. A few executives cleared their throats impatiently. They whispered things like, "Who let her in? This is ridiculous. We have a billion-dollar merger to finalize." Ethan stood, raising a hand for silence. For the first time in his career, he walked away from a meeting without finishing it. "What's your name?" Ethan asked gently, kneeling down to the girl's level. "Lily," she replied, shivering. "And your mom?" "Sarah. She works here. She cleans the building sometimes at night. But she didn't come home. She didn't pick me up from Mrs. Patel's apartment. I waited. She never came." Her voice cracked like thin ice that Ethan's chest tightened. Sarah. He recognized that name. He'd seen her once or twice. Quiet. Always tired. Cleaning offices late at night when most employees never noticed. "Did you call anyone?" he asked. "I tried calling her phone, but..." Lily shook her head. "It's turned off." Executives muttered judgments behind them. "She's just irresponsible. She must have run off. Probably some bad habit. These people always..." Ethan spun around, eyes deadly cold. "Enough." The room fell silent, terrified of their boss. Ethan turned back to Lily. "Your mom wouldn't leave you," he said firmly. "We'll find her." Security checked logs. Sarah had clocked in last night, but never clocked out. Cameras revealed she entered the elevator with cleaning supplies, but there was no footage of her leaving the building. Somewhere inside this giant skyscraper, she had disappeared. The snowstorm worsened outside. Roads closed. Police were busy with accidents. No one could come right away. The building felt enormous, cold, and dark beneath the CEO's polished surface. "Lily," Ethan said, "you're staying with me. We're going to search." Lily nodded, clutching Ethan's coat sleeve. For a man who never allowed emotional closeness, that small gesture was oddly grounding. Together, they searched every hallway, every janitor room, every storage closet. At first, it felt like a desperate game. Then, it turned frightening. They found Sarah's cleaning cart tipped over. Her gloves lay on the floor as if dropped in a rush. Lily began to cry quietly. Ethan crouched beside her. "Listen to me. Your mother is brave. She didn't leave you. Something happened, and we're going to help her." Maintenance records showed something strange. A service elevator had moved at 3:07 a.m., even though no one had access at that hour except a few restricted staff. Ethan followed the trail down into the underground parking level. The air was freezing, damp, echoing with drips from overhead pipes. It felt like stepping into another world, one nobody ever thought existed beneath a luxurious corporate empire. At eye in the corner, faint scratches marked the concrete floor. Then they heard a muffled sound and a cry. Lily darted ahead. "Mom!" Ethan grabbed her quickly, safety first. But when he turned on his phone's flashlight, he saw something no CEO expected to find in his own building. Sarah, bound with rope, lying behind stacked crates near an old maintenance room. Her face was bruised. She looked exhausted but alive. "Mom!" Lily sobbed, running into her arms. Sarah cried in relief, hugging her daughter fiercely. Ethan cut the ropes immediately, but Sarah clung tighter to Lily and whispered, "Don't let him find us again." "Who?" Ethan asked. Sarah hesitated until she saw his expression. Firm, protective, willing to fight for her. "The night's supervisor," she whispered. "Mr. Grant. He kept asking me to stay late alone. He wouldn't leave me alone. I reported him. I begged for a shift change. But last night, I think he tried to." She shook violently. Lily hugged her again, crying. Sarah looked up. "I tried to run, and he hit me. I hid down here. My phone broke. I thought he'd come back." Ethan's jaw clenched with fury. This wasn't just a crime. It happened under his leadership, inside his building, while his employees were too afraid to report harassment. But he stood, eyes burning with resolve. "He won't hurt you again. I promise." Mr. Grant was arrested before dawn. He tried to flee, but Ethan blocked him personally in the lobby. The man looked shocked that a CEO would confront him. "This company is no place for cowards who prey on the powerless," Ethan said coldly. The police took him away, but that wasn't enough. Ethan realized how blind he had been. How many invisible workers suffered, unnoticed? People who cleaned the floors he walked on. People who weren't important enough to be seen. Sarah and Lily mattered. Everyone did. The next morning, Ethan made a speech to the entire company, one that would change Hale Global forever. No position is higher than another when it comes to dignity, he said. If our company cannot protect the weakest among us, then we are the weakest. From today, every employee is seen. Every voice is heard. He established 24-hour security support, confidential reporting, protections for night workers, free daycare for employees' children including Lily, and a worker welfare committee. Sarah cried again, this time from gratitude. As weeks passed, Lily grew comfortable visiting the office. She brought drawings for Ethan, who placed them proudly in his office, something that shocked his assistants. The cold CEO was warming up. Sarah became a daytime employee with benefits. She was able to provide a stable life for Lily. She started taking evening classes, encouraged by Ethan, who believed she could move beyond cleaning work if she wished. You believed in me when nobody did, Sarah told him. No, Ethan replied. Lily believed first. I just listened. And that changed him more than any business victory ever could. Final message. A storm that brought light. The night storm had been brutal and terrifying, but it revealed something powerful. True leaders protect, not just command. True wealth is kindness, not money. True strength is standing up for others, not stepping on them. Sarah survived. Lily found hope. Ethan found purpose, and a corporate empire learned compassion. All because a little girl whispered, Sir, my mom didn't come home last night. Cloud with Snow. Blueheart call to action for Be Kind Always channel. Blueheart Cloud with Snow. If this story touched your heart, please comment below. Backhand index pointing right. Should Ethan help more workers' families like Lily's? Backhand index pointing right. What would you do if you saw injustice at work? Glowing star. Your comment can inspire others. Red heart. Remember, be kind always. Thumbs up like this video. Bell. Subscribe to Be Kind Always. Speech balloon. Share kindness in the comments. Together, we spread stories of hope. Blueheart sparkles.